Now, what about your golf game? I know you've been working on getting your ball speed up to 180. How's that going?
Yeah, so my game right now, this is my year to turn professional as a
Okay.
competitive amateur. So I'm now trying to embrace the title of professional competitive amateur. That's what I'm going with. This has been the year of kicking that off. So the first journey was speed.
Hmm.
I'm trying to get to 180 ball speed during a round of golf, which is difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
I know I'm stuck in like the 150s, 160s, so it's
Okay,
a big
so I
effort.
started probably like 165, like something like that is pretty comfortable. And
Yeah.
so I've been getting after it with like going and finding people to talk to about it, um, trying to put in some work in like training sessions, and the next step I really just have to I got to get my body in a better place. So that's the next episode that I'm working on lining up. Um, I've gone and seen Luke Benoit, saw Mark Blackburn to talk about it. I'm headed down to see John Sinclair to get talk equipment, TPT golf shafts. Next up, we got to go. We're going to go work on the body and get a plan in place there because that I think that's going to have some big dividends as I've learned in the first couple episodes. Um, have you ever done any speed training? Have you tried to like hit
I
it farther?
So I love speed trading, and it's definitely
Okay.
something where if you don't use it, you lose it. It's so crazy how you don't do any speed trading for like 2 months, you're back, you're taking a two steps back sort of thing. So I'm a big believer in speed training. It's great.
Yeah. So I mean, like everybody wants to hit it farther, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody's trying to, but I don't think any people develop any habits to like actually do it. I don't know many people that have actually ever tried to go swing hard, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, like it's just not a thing that we've done. I think it's a skill, and I think it's something you have to work on and improve because it's not only your body, but it's like your body's ability to cope with the new forces that are being created. Because like you like are doing so much more now with like your feet and your ground. There's more forces there. You have to figure out how to like balance and stabilize those. There's some good studies around that. With Dr. Sasha McKenzie talked about like all these new forces that are introduced. Like you have to be able to stabilize those if you want to swing faster, and you can't learn how to do that unless you're swinging faster. So like you gotta do these things. So like for me, like if you want to do it, I think distance is a skill.
Yeah.
You have to practice it and you have to work on it. Um, it is a ton of fun because there's a score and it's something under your control that you
Yeah.
can go do anywhere and like anytime. So for me, like when I thought about my goals for this year, like most people say, like I want to win a tournament, like I want to win the club championship, I want to qualify for the event. Like I've done those kind of goals in the past, and then you don't do it because I don't know, it could be any number of reasons, right? Like
Yeah.
you're in a bad 3 week stretch of the year, or somebody shot way better than you, like whatever. So like I wanted like what's a goal under our control? Well, like speed is one that you can control. Like I can I control if I go to the gym, if I do my speed training workouts, if I like that's me. That's on me.
Yeah.
Sure, I could break my body, but like other than that, like it's on me. So I think like folks should do this because it's super fun, super rewarding. You can track your progress over time and see, and you don't have to overthink it. Like it doesn't have to be stressful. Like you don't have to buy like one of the like a ripstick, which I've been using, or super speed. I think I've got back here. Yeah, I've got a ripstick, got super speed, you got the stack system. Like they're all great, right? Like you can get one of
Yeah.
those helpful. You don't have to though. You can also like work with your driver and like just work on swinging really hard. You have to like test different ideas. You have to have feedback as well. Like you've got to get something to tell you how fast you're going. You can't just do it without that because you don't know if you're swinging
Then you won't
faster. Let
know.
me tell you, it
Yeah.
might feel like you are, but you might not be. Um, so yeah,
So what launch monitor do you use for speed training? Like I know I use the PRGR. Do you use something different?
yeah, I've got a few good options. I think probably one of the best ones for that would be got it back here, but like the Rapsodo because
Okay.
it'll actually do club head speed and like you can hit balls in it and the simulate. It's super good. This thing is so ridiculous for $700-800. It's insane. Um, I've also got like there's a Sports Sense like little thing that you just put down next to it. That, I think it was like $100. I use that a lot, and then I use the SkyTrack. I've got that whole thing where I hit balls on.
Yeah.
Um, so like tons of great options. I do think every golf. I think within the next 3 to 5 years, like 50% of golfers will have a launch monitor because they're just like so essential. It makes golf so
Yeah.
much more fun and practice so much more
And like
fun. And
accessible too.
yeah, yeah.
So do you agree, like, should the guy I play with on Saturday mornings who's 55, should he be working on speed? Should he be like nervous at all? Like, I know I love it, and I really like working on it, but some people might be a little bit more hesitant about it. Do you think everybody should be trying to get after it?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do. I've seen the like older like senior golfers get some really big gains. Like I've heard great stories from those folks. I think that it is a skill just like leg putting is, and your friend that you play with on Saturday probably doesn't practice leg putting either, so he's probably not going to practice speed training either, and that's fine. That's just golf, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, let's play, have fun. Some people like working at it and working on skills and stuff, and some people don't, and that's totally cool. That's that's different people are here for different reasons.
Now, have you had any like stretches in speed training where you kind of like plateaued, or are you kind of just slow and steady, just seeing the progress over time?
No, I mean, I feel plateaued
Yeah.
now.
So,
um, I yeah,
so that's where
it
you're
can get
thinking like,
really frustrating.
and that's where you're thinking like, I need to go work on like my fitness, kind of get that figured out to kind of reach your next goal.
Yeah, so I was down with Mark Blackburn a few weeks ago. We haven't released it yet, the video. Just we're working through the edits, but it was full. Like we did all the force plates and like 3D and everything.
Yeah.
And so for me, like I'm putting really good forces into the ground. I just can't get it to the club. And like one of the biggest factors of that when we're looking at all the 3D data and kind of what it was is just like my core is not strong enough.
Okay.
So great.
Something to work on. Yeah. So.